We are now going to discuss our IBT requests, or our interbranch transfer requests. In our stock module, we've got the IBT icon, and we can request stock from our IBT icon, or if you remember correctly, when we ordered stock, we can also request stock from this order list. We can view stock on hand at other branches, and we can request stock from here. For the purpose of this training, however, we're going to do everything from the IBT icon. For this whole exercise, we obviously need to log into two different branches. The one branch, demo test branch, is going to request stock, and the other branch, the training test branch, is going to send the stock. This is our search fields. As soon as we requested stock, we will have an IBT reference number, which displays in this field, tells us which branch requested it, from which branch did they request it, and what is the status of the IBT. The different statuses, once that you request stock from another branch, the status will be requested in your branch. If the other branch approves it, it will be approved. If they decline it, it will be declined. If they made a mistake or they didn't want to give it to you for some reason, both branches can cancel the IBT. If they, however, approved and sent it, you can receive it, and you can also reverse the whole transaction. So let's start with our new button. We're going to send a new request. We're going to request Panado 100 tablets. So demo test branch, the branch that we currently logged into, is going to request 3 containers of Panado from our test training branch. So we're going to add, and it says here our test training branch has got 14 packets on hand, and we're going to request the stock by pressing the request stock from branch button. How many? 3 packs, and we send the request. Are you sure you want to send? We confirm, and the request is sent. It prints our interbranch transfer request report, which we can export or print. So in our branch, our demo test, there's our IBT reference number. So demo test requested from training test, and the status is requested. So let's now go and log into our training test branch. Go to the stock module, IBT request, and search. And here we can see requested by branch, requested from our training test branch. Click on the view button. From here, everything gets done from this view button. So we view the stock, and now they requested 3 packs, and from here we can either approve the request or decline the request. So in this case, we're going to approve the request and confirm, and we wait for our interbranch transfer report, and now you will see that the status moved from requested to approved, and it gives you all the detail there. As we go along, you will see that this report gets longer and longer, because each time that the status changed, it gets added to the report. So first we only had a requested status, now we've got approved status, and if we close this now and we go and view it again, we can send the stock. So we confirm that we're sending 3 packets, and we send the stock, and we confirm that we want to send it, and again there's the third status. So it was requested, it's been approved, it's been sent, and we can close it. The minute that training test branch sent that stock, it removes the stock out of their stock file, and we are actually now finished with our training branch. Now we go back to our demo test branch, we just refresh, and the status of that IBT number 6 is sent. Now we need to process that IBT, so we select the view button, and we receive 3 packs, and we click on the receive stock. We confirm that we want to receive it, and the report prints. Now we've got the complete tracking of this IBT transfer from where it's been requested by demo test branch, been approved and sent by our training test branch, and been received by our demo test branch again. And now the stock has been removed from the training test branch's stock file, and it's been captured into our demo test branch's stock file. We can also decline stock, we can reverse stock, and that will move the stock in and out of the different branches' stock file. We send the request, status is requested, we log into the other branch, and there's the requested status. Open the view button, and here we can decline the request. So if we decline the request, let's say not enough stock, or short dated, or whatever message you will send to the other branch, and you close, then the status is declined. There won't be any stock movement in the training test branch. If we now refresh our search here, we can see that the panado has been declined, the status is declined, and we need to reorder that panado then from our wholesaler through the order stock screen. It might happen that stock that we've received from our other branch might be short dated and we want to send it back to them. We've already received it through our IBT and we need to send it back. What we then do is we select the received status of the stock, click on our view button, and we say cancel received. We confirm that we want to cancel this received stock, and we need to specify a reason. So say for instance this stock was short dated. We don't want to accept it anymore because it's short dated, and we're going to send it back to our test training branch. So now the status of that received stock changed to reverse stock. The demo test training branch is now sending it back. It moved out of their stock file, and the test training branch need to receive it back into their stock file so that they can either send it back to the supplier or destroy it or whatever they want to do with it. So in the training test branch, the status is reversed. We're going to click on the view button and we're going to receive that stock back into our stock file by clicking on the receive stock back button. We confirm that we want to receive it back, and now you will see that the report is much shorter. It's been requested, it's been approved, but then it changes the status to declined because it didn't move. In effect, it didn't move out of this branch at all. It's still in this branch, and they need to handle the short dated stock as per their SOP or procedure. And we can close this branch, go back to our initial demo test, and you will see that the status of that IBT 9 is now cancelled. And if you view the report, it also just shows the requested, it's been approved, but then the status is declined, and we need to reorder this stock through our order stock button from our wholesaler, because it's as if the transaction never happened. Next, we will move on to our stock lookups. Look at stock invoices and stock credit notes.